Actually, it's 3:17, so we're going to go ahead and get started. So we're going to start with a little tradition here and start with a little prayer. So the tradition ajijiro asagoya ado zeune udajiki asajo ado bekele ya tradition kwa sorry ado kere ana ya ha ajego no sam kaut out kajiki ado. So you take it out 3 times without without sort of there. He sort of zenigi na kids at that. So I'm gonna try to do a little bit of English because I know that there's some of you that don't speak Navajo. So what I just said was the prayer that I do. It talks about the 12. Nakitsata is 12, which means that in the prayer there's 12 deities that are mentioned. So as I go through my prayers, I talk to all of these 12 entities throughout the prayer. To ask for their our blessings. So a lot of our songs and a lot of the prayers that we do is tied to these 12 deities. So we call it Nakitsata Sodelzini. So Koyachates Sodelzini Deshli Ako Hojona Shadow Le Nahassan Shuma Ado Yadel Hitchka Nini Shija Nihi wait and eat Glencord Be Sahasi Glen Be Hojon and in Sakesi Be Yat in Sanade case or late with Yade Ado Zetlastana Tosana Nihi Madan Lini Corda Nana ko any wait and eat Needs is Beat nani Kadokon, Beat Biade, Zipacade, to nane, Beat nani Kado Lepinia. Ado Hayos Kas, Ado Charles His Bio. Biade, ni Kado Biete, ni Kado, ni Kelatlate, Katatin, a Tiniki, Beat nani Kado Lepinia. Nietzsche so in Dichten. Ado hasche yaltki edo hasche one. Digen dan lini ni that bo koni tsui kona hasitra. Beyat ni kiswen lodo le Dichte. La ene ni digen. Benan Kiniki, Nakane, Laki, Bishojo, or Lake. The Head La, she digin. Not that sky, Skido, not that suit, Lini. Chiyan, that, Nifted, Sodels in that. Nakane, Laki, Beheda Nitzen. Ebe nejet nasi kredole, bebet zilo and sakisigi, bebet zilo lit. La in hanen lagi. Ado traditin ko traditin skido in tani edo hidigina dat. Edo traditin a ke bede tia. Be hujon nihizade be hujon hade zitole. In such cases, be hojo, Suda case only. Nick, hojo, that it click, she get the hati, no, be hojona has sleep or let me Yahdi. Areha ate shad ate atona kosaya na di edi gidda ehla shikere hojorole shichijolole shikeke holole chita holole atene hojona hasle dole yedi hojona hasle hojona hasle hojona hasle hojona hasle. Again, thank you for coming to the presentation today. And if you hadn't signed in, there's a sign-in sheet over here, your name and your email address, because we're going to be forwarding some information to those that have attended this presentation today. The Navajo language is sometimes it's a funny language because our words can get be interpreted in a certain way, and somebody might think it's interpreted another way. And I'm going to show you this one example. It's a video, it's on Facebook. It's put out by a man called Gilbert Willie. He's the one that developed this presentation, and I thought it was pretty funny. And I'll share with you, I guess, a little bit of what we checked the sound out. I hope the sound comes in. For some reason it's not coming up on the screen.
Adon hastkin annece. Hayır işca neşe ha hot idla nece. Ha koşin adal volt. Şin hastkin annecen. Sebelşi ol voltla nesbeti yilgo bil ededil khal. Adoshin asta Children betho it edil khalten. Ado shin hastenia annegen. Oh no, what hey? Negen. Ado shin asta adal what do o anal what chin.
Oi.
I guess just the short version, the gist of the story was this couple got stuck in the sand, and the guy was out there pushing, and he asked the lady to step on the gas pedal, so she stepped on the gas pedal to try to get him out of the predicament, right? And so he tells, he tries to push, and he says it's not working. He says, "Oh no!" What he's talking about, the tire is spinning. It's not going. So it's not going anywhere. But the word "nazl" also means just go. You know, go back home or go somewhere. So the lady, when he says, "Oh no!" he says, so she got out of the car and she went home. That's the. So word Navajo words can kind of get a little bit difficult, or depending on the meaning. So I guess with that, kind of give us a little bit of leeway on our presentation today, because And that's where the interaction is going to come. Is you might have a different take on some of what we're going to present today. You might have a little bit different teaching about what we're presenting. So, and so we're going to go ahead and start with our plan sheet. And she'eya Homer Hubbell and Lorene Legah. So when I was born, that's what they gave my name, Homer Hubbell. The Bethlehem, that's my mother's clan. That's my main clan is from my mom, the Bethlehem. Ado Hanagani, Bashashin, that's my father's clan. Ado, my maternal grandparents are Kachini, and my paternal grandparents are Todachini. And so when you hear people talk about when they first introduce themselves, their clan shit, that's what they go by. Ebe Kedah Niya. That's how we know our relationship to other our people. And so Lorraine, go ahead, Lorraine.
She Manani, Nishnedishnila. A conde talkane is an schna. A coin like Kate Nahanegi, even not a biastil and schlenny. Although the line, Kabai, is a bashes chain, a shed I caught. Although she chayed the Bethlehem and a yeson a Sanjukina. But the Christine could you talk with I did aside at Anisha. Although touching a national that I don't see a holy arrow is Masha. We didn't we all habit the loyal washiki. Ajay and Stin, nothing strong. A letter than the Shabbat. Ad a nation day, hot a Nanishpetsania. But it that it and Anashi. Ako Yoshin lady the Ashes Zarigi in a Nestra do Benaya. Ako so that neck at your history at he wanted. But Nas Eshanach in the old tragic. Nasid Elti. Aro Belgana catcher. It ought Oyadat here that sat down the Hashin that became the Tahola. Because and then Hashin hot in that a Behasi do Hashin dies at Enley Haotzi that a Behasi do this unit and the Bosch and Ulgana Zadigi. A Conhatchin Linigi a ya cut Ilgana Bazari Yisab Bazan, a cop never Zayah Hashin that Eshin that it's I gave it land Basha. Is it out taco Zanes? Ayo ze he had that Zinal and should I want ever Gana Bazari. A call did a to egg everything, yeah. No. Yeah, the kiss should yeah, Shaman Hassan. Ado Nchilbeda razão é a contas nós não vida não é essas não é total é da postled sadlana nilha Las twi yadal twi no go slidani la to go slidani je de benza twi ya tasna optishli Nana create all the Die create schreiben nach der ja die das Jahr ja shit hol no ja die kode ja sanla sa Bandetish alwyn haska no ako annek eche jano nalsas gendin echno to edat insanish atotta ishini thaidonne ako ben yedahudol alno ako beninanigi ya can translate for me. I'm just going to do English. I mean Navajo. Ako beninanigi ya Juk at nakalchin ya sa don daidil kida ya ajanshi big the holland biche masane nala do hishin ilhaje do betaid ilhat eni shi lashin da la do zindel ido de koshi etahasan akunda don daidil kida ya o ilhat at Chende hot enda even in nachachna. Nike hajinlo dainal khadhit not on lo tahak. A call toil khanansta chama ashjna. Nche konsata. Oh ya dolla hanna ilsata. Nabetel kit shijna. And I was like Okay, ako ako chin don it's okay chin do ye what aya. Thank you, Spelson. You want to go ahead and translate?
I guess first of all, what she was saying was that most of our children and our grandchildren today mostly speak English, and they don't have the fluency of Navajo to communicate. And so, so one of the things was that with this song that we hope to instill some knowledge of the words, because we do have, and we'll get it passed out. I don't want to pass it out right now because you'll probably be fumbling with the paper and looking at it. Just pay attention first. Is that we have the full translation. My mother, I call her Shema, through the clanship. She helped me to translate the songs and the words, and we have it in Navajo the best that we can. So I want you to understand, just let that joke that was presented, we're doing the best that we can and giving this a good go at it, and plus the translation of the song that we'll hand out to you so that you'll have it by the end of the session. And so one of the reasons why we're doing that is so not only that you can learn as you go, but you can share. We ask that you share it with just your family, you share it with your children or your grandchildren, and so your family can learn through the song about some of the Navajo language. And as the talk was given, one of the keynote speakers yesterday was talking about language is just not speaking. It's just not talking the words. It's about our culture. It's about our roots. It's about our teachings, our traditions, our ceremonies. All that is tied in. And language is just a part of that. So you have to look at it as a whole. So this is just another piece that we're adding to that aspect. And so Lorraine, my mother, she was talking about her grandfather, where she was saying that her mom told her, go ask your grandfather for stories. And she did some of that, but not enough. She kind of regrets that she didn't go to ask more about his teachings, So in some ways, Lorraine and I are trying to fill in the gaps of the grandfather's teaching and the grandmother's teaching with this little presentation that we're offering to you as a gift. So that's what she was talking about.
Gujin aro dite saat neniga nihizat bayel ya ndo kon da ilagi to daskagi ya yatathe ako nihizari gi ya ban alchin ye khatat ni choke ni na kya no ako sare be khatat خزادي دولتا زانشي خيط إن خال لني جيتو نخنا عن لني بكش أوتيل الطبيعة راح تنحلن قبل كان كشوف الخنا إن كنا نشتينا دا أخذ داش خايب جيشتيله أكو آلتش باهش بايشتيل أنا كتش بايشتيل لو يا كتلوليت إن هلن تزاري بيه شوش هذا بالكان جبنا شنو ما تيجو ثبت أشتن هلن أكو توصل كيتا أكو بدشنيله نيزابنا ندولاغو أنا تأخذ دولش جوك أتى خد أجنية أما دو جاءتن لني خد ألخاينا بتشكيله شو ما دوش جاء إيشلنا لو خدنا نلجر أريش يديشين بالقانا يا يسبوع أتشلنا دانيش لا أكون الشيء بانسس كيسا بدشنيله دي إن لده نيشان ينكخي تدات الزن كويتشين ني كي هاندي خا دانو كده نكخي إنكن بالشن لو بتسوق هذا بنالك هذا نيكله أكو بتسيلا أكو صار ليني بتسيا بالغانا كأجي powerful دانيليا أنا هو إسأند ديدن هما ناسان بقابل أشلاي كهاتين بزاد دخلنا بناها دخلنا بيين دخلنا بتسدزن دخلنا أي دبتك أكو شتان بانتس كيسو أيا ناسكو بانتس كيسله قديا شين ليد أيا أنا دخلنا أنا دهنا لا أكو كه ننجي تبلاش تلاقي الدين زنيا الجون دون كيلخص دون جنول جيل كده الجنة كيل كان جهدا ليل الجن شيني زارات عند أيدو نقال إن كيسد الزن هيين شيل عند عند أي سه إن يكون ننهي اليانيل تهم أكو نلي كيلان دي إلتخا دي أهدي أيا خالد أنسن لن ليدي خالا أكوج nahagaje did contre the shadow Schilbasen hashin sogar konnte da is anit das Schwasen a kosche ja jin nicht zade ben ni hale an na be kan be atayan hitolish lang ada banana
The Dine language, the words that we speak, the language that we have, a lot of it comes from our ceremonies, from our ceremonial teachings. And Lorraine says when she talks English, it doesn't really satisfy her soul. It doesn't really portray her thoughts correctly. And the only way that she can really do that is when she speaks Navajo. And so that comes, I'm thinking that comes from the spiritual part of it. And so she was told to go learn English. And one of the things, I guess, you showed out there, our relationships, like the ones that came from Fort Sumner, where they came from there, and that's where they were so strong and so their willpower and all that, but they carried all that teachings back for us even for this song for us to give to you, came from their strength, and that's where we learn as a Dine people that our language, our culture, and our teachings, our songs, our prayers, they're all, like she said, they're strong. And so. And through this, and she's talking about, we just talked about all those relationships that we have. We try to move forward with peace with one another. And this song is it's a blessing way song for us to work together and to support one another. That's how we're moving forward through Cat. And so that's what my mother here explained to you.
Ipo alo nizade ya Denilsen do beyeltjo ako daalt khayge beteshnile na kisad nilbazano ankin nizade do betgana bazari ako nizad yo de yenalchste do alaji eta What I want to kiss do nizad yo de yen what you do about betahoil I do yo de yen ako ebe en ben hit het do be adola ni chana halan de na je they let na na e dalta ako ana nago hadata innasko jan le tronan go nakana kinde benon de dit naha ado jedinalto so doesn't deal that's what doesn't deal Eben atta, eben tikis, hinnet hinne, our voice aid, hinnet a coenan hishna, diat sandana, ebenina the sadnatzo, do will try to bohos تو خيج بسلات إلن هزادگی كبلغانا ده قو يا ساد هزادين دلخا هزاد بهزاني والله لديت إلا تنكشنا نوزا نانشتا إدي Navajo Language Academy وليا إدن لي تصدقيني خهانتا Ade tapanil ashin baya del tito del kana do ni kana jasan del kai ade holjish le nas atino as re khayata a kujene hine khata moja الخطي نعم دكوشي كويدا لاتنا نسهود شيدا إنلي is also the other hinika ako iyo benestle di hotan shego sa bezedi no belgana katishin solbo deshneya ako eya she do tkhila na katiya del thodiya do hin da yel thila to ba hanitsanda ako kaidas hudosani yel thio she tkhila yel thila isens aron lere nilche bayata ade yata thigi sanjun gosai yata rashin teshi adotla abazun yinda hol ahagiya ko ella tatan latide ko trot ocha sidigi ebennachen ko nanstinde ja das trage bitte schnell bitte noch tra ako adnek just ja das hier der non bodil athot ako dito okot eda det schnell خلاصات أيوة أنا حتى ندور أو يدالتو ليت إسوز نتخا نادراني ناس نتخا ليت إسوس كاد نتخا شيدز آد نتخا دوجي بيتخود نتخا كويتو دون ليت تجرج نتخا آد أسفرسانش ناف يدالتو شهود إلا أنسنله توها السدي بالنتجة ako khayda do arin ze do betishla ju inda yo ashil do ashin abe basla naida do kitchen akonda nal sos bakad esa aida sari da bakha jo as bilganas tinde Dr. Young olena aro adnan lo Willie Morgan olena latest in khata khadeshi سادگی خانگی نیلتو ساد خیلی لا لیت سبتین دونست اتین بناخه کو سایت آج خیلی خودونیل آنکین هیت نایند اصلا نخه جشنی آخده به نزاگوی ناشنشتو نالسوسی هایی نیلا بتساعد أطلع ديس قلت خايجي دو ناتزوجي بتهويل تكونيلت أشي أنا أنهين كده نعينجي شش بودش أطلع شيء داش سزادين دش كتانو قد ندن لون أيكون لو تعيشت خا أكو إذا أنا هلنا
Talking about our language, the Dine language, when we're teaching, well, some of us are learning and some of us are trying to have our children to learn, is that one of the joys about that is to become bilingual. You can learn Navajo, and also you can have English as your as one of the languages that you're teaching or learning, and. So the way we look at it is the holy ones have gifted us the language of Tigin, the Dene, and also even the English language. Those are gifted to us so we can communicate with one another. And through this, part of it is this song here also gives us a voice. So as I was mentioning earlier, language is just not talking, but it's also verbalized through our songs and our chants. And so my mom says here that as we keep referring back to that, it's alive today within our nation. And there's many teachings of our language in many ways that we could, I guess, learn it. And so the other thing is that through the English part of it is we're in making some interpretations through the English, so those that are English speaking can kind of recognize in some manner what some of the words mean. And so that's what we're trying to convey here through this is some of the words that are mentioned in the song that you can learn. Someone give a voice to your learning part of it. And she's saying that the Dine language is really joyous to her. So she really enjoys talking. She likes to talk with family members, and she prefers that in the setting that she communicates in Navajo, the Dine language. And when she said that sometimes she listens to her elders and they speak really fast, you know, they're just like, shh. And so you have to really concentrate on what they're saying, you know, and sometimes they say words that, well, for me, I don't recognize right away, you know. So it really does require some concentration and learning the Navajo language. And my mom here has taught almost all over the reservation because she is a Dine language teacher. Some of the places that she has taught, she was saying Rough Rock. She has taught actually here, was a language teacher here. She's taught in Winter Rock, Pine Springs. I forget all the names that she mentioned, but you can recognize that she is a renowned teacher and also can write the Navajo language. I was really surprised when I first met her. We were doing the Dine language here, and I was facilitating, and I was speaking, and she was just writing as fast as I was talking. I was, oh man, that's really amazing. I was thinking about that, man. And so, you know, when she writes it up here, we're learning through not only to speak it, but through the written language. So if somebody writes something down, we can read it and to know what is being conveyed through the written, the efforts of writing. So.
So nichts nichine do hinsa case dite be hat nit agi eko als honiliashi bina da halla chaga tsidi danila kaltin fallan danila tabe kishin halin لو أساجو قال هذا هنشي تهدي تأخليا سند هدات إنشا تهنا إني هزابي خدت أكو خطابج هدي تهود شاما سندوتشي شما سنيا دو إبلانش كارنة هنشي يلكي دي كوي هول يديت أتشان إنه إرتابط هذا الزنا زيت إنه إنه أكو داشت خاجي هو بدشنيله خدين دال جنج لو دينال أصله أدم جيت ليش عمن أوه تستا إسن تصادو دي خايدا هالشن خايدا تصاد أدو الله داز أخشين بدل نخاتات أدو إنت إيا سادي كجن بخاتي ليلا شاندا هيدا نل جبل كانا جايا الجوان إيا هذا أجلشن هذا استيت هذا لا أجلنا هذا لا بجلنا كوش لا داني ليا يخيب الله بتشنو they all go أكو إيديكي بنية Assahinal khashin zat khatin dahal jenje. Ndi talto ishan shibatil neha Sun do hatin do khait edo khatat ebetin ne ado edo da ai ada tsata edit he al chanshin khadni to khut ahgiya ado to la ta tit ai to khut sun ziden ist khait edo lich nset case khait edo lich ne khait edo lich Panahoin ni na khait edole khait a panahotilne. Jo ya naltsi. A khatist einde naltsi nahlan dolle khutil ande pata altsonnat khutti. Ade injottal. Beno nasdilo hada. Ibistel sto Dine nalt kan gogelno khoita hassi. Hola shiari lol. De losh di lotle. Dan den leda. Ako shaya hashi. Da binda nashstil da atelier de losh shitno. Ako eben nachnan tin ako edis jinde leya da ada dejela. Nestile lish asha leje la jolol ish ehet ana nestra shadow hinna to go in that jolol
She was talking about some of these elements here is our body, our language, our songs, and our thinking. That's how we think about the Ney life. And she also went into the name of the plants. When you go out and you name a plant, you have prayers and you have medicine that you can gain from these plants. And so when you go out in nature, you learn to appreciate nature, you learn to be with nature, you learn to touch, feel, and to pray. And one example I like to give is that when we do some of our ceremonies and you go out to take some of the, for instance, like you're getting some soap from the yucca plant, and you go out and you don't just go out there and just get it and go. There's a certain way that you take the soap, and you make sure that you put your taladin, your corn pollen down, and you pray. And there's a certain way that you get the plant out of the roots out of the ground, and a certain way that you mark it, so when you bring it back to the medicine person, that they know how what direction the plant is and how you put it into the ceremony. So those are things that we just go beyond, I guess, some of the English teachings. You know, we go beyond the touch, feel, taste, see, and speak. There's more to that in our culture. And one of the things that she talked about is we do it to heal ourselves. And as an example, our elders tell us to run in the morning, you know, and that's a teaching. And you shout as you run. You talk to the holy people and say, "Here I am, listen to me, I'm running. You know, I want to heal myself. Shakadili will help me." You know, and the other thing is we teach is to do it clockwise. When you do things in holy ways, you turn clockwise to the Shabakal. That's how like when you're in a Hogan, there's certain protocol of entering a Hogan and the direction that you take as you enter the Hogan.
Ko bena najilo dia tvistra. Ja etolel benieto alsone behatzil olel beniako. Dia angilna tvistra. Tvistra dat edot shibehat ehki. Ko bena najilo adangilo kuichito. Alunda enansto hayi. Adollaha ishillas olil nei aje behatzko. Ko bulgana kache Die Schäfchen, dolphin. I-N-E or just
There's an E.
the previous they cannot can now. Slant. They holy, yeah. Het is gewoon in benonsdilo ja China do be het ziel do be het ja eto. Het is strijken tekjes ja ai. Han is in han is in trouwens na bis kan han het eto. Ade ga I het is de kwestie ade. Het in laten nie ade hilna sa. Jo eta. Chitele. Do kojedo I ishi tralchen chitayo ishi bedilla do jo opetet in hadat olia was ma Sunday jene but do de oji nista no ha isha islenso nihishnisla ado annas de in da biketitra ako baya just Ishi, what is arching? Latte is on large or total. What hat Israel, what Edohan yard, Edo Winnet yard, ya just here. Ya, do head Edo to Zita, Danisha, but that another. Zabaholian in Nebaholian, the Hashno, what in Dantin. They say what my Sunday what she asked hit or Shamata Shayata. A co a pantas case la a cocodendini tra a co in Hutchin that has tra a ibinanch tinla. I thought all the die, never bit of snow. Because Benoy had not not so like that, ne? Isn't it that I give a card that set? La ya, the has sons and last any bit of has card. Then last late or late. We jam with that, ya don't need now, she caught that all late. I don't let but and hinny the in late. Just and hitchako ya could you be illy now, Constable. Bedilzos dan niet ja. Ako tot ngalchne ja eto laat op spelen hazon eto het wat schep het sno het is.
She was talking again a little bit about running in the morning, and one of the things, I guess, the teaching of it is clearing your mind, clearing your body to get ready for the what's happening, you know, for your journey throughout that day. You know, if you're going to work, if you're working on a project, you're working with other people, that helps you to clear your mind to be centered for the day. She says, but nowadays the first thing when we get up is we make coffee. we got to have our coffee, you know. So that's kind of deviation, I guess, from what we were taught is to. The first thing we need to do is get up and to run. And so the other thing is, she was talking about, I guess she called it yi. Sometimes we don't want to express what's really bothering us. You know, what's going on. We kind of keep it in, and I guess that if you keep it in, it kind of festers. And so it's good to talk about what's bothering you, you know, to your family, let them know, or even to write down what's bothering you. And one of the ways that we, I guess, get rid of some of this negative energy, I would call it, or what's on our mind, weighing heavy on our mind, is we express it to the yin, and to the north, the Navajos, we go to the yin and say, "Pa," you know, to get rid of it. Say it 4 times, you know, in the morning. So that's one way that we release our energy to the north.
Oh, hishin hilkotation. They don't just anago. Ako din hizadegi ya. Adolla na go e beilti. Halan leden dasia de ya. Dahina. Edishin got ande. Nihima na sane na dalia. Ado di santo. Hashi yo hol jeshafi. Shingo do ag e go khaigo da go da hashi de khala ya ndahana. Ako e ben nache e ya na himasan ni che hashi nakasu dan lend any chant dan lend e ke hana khanna do ke ho e ya di hina agi do ko el endano e hot a e yendan tin do e abal na ta ben yesh ajit I dano da dal na la go e di ben nache di ya dal hil wat asleni sånt na dan leni allt sånt na go va helt helt då sånt na nasan I kedat energi då I kedat energi då kondenser ja vilken haina tinja ko edigi gisse na ansatakis allt såna na ansatakis ako eben nache ja senigi då adan na dan lata data hazadi bazan e le bejan dan jaga atalo dan jaga shegot lahasad haishidan haishta atishnet onsanla konde en lata to alle e ya sahabiket ishti ala lain jonon dalla di kuisen da shjai la edo da kona kitsata iltsagin da dit also kedin da dit basanilla ado la jono da halna la adale yan le de jon ada sata jono ya halna di kodo atsan le shali da de sanul tsalo kodo da de khaton le ni jona e ba de khato ade kochen di kha edition the 8 and not the auto she by just Parkinson's and the line lay the ojo a what are they sananti danishako oh ye not is allowed di koto she has and yours angi Quiniagi bena, you would also apes zingi. Do a hate a butter dodlish, so the apes zingi a butter lish. Other upper bodily, but shinda, wishing you would also a cock. A what did the schlicht to know ye ate a queer car short in also the car, to know. A co di oggi donne zdolznigia na kidanla chenazla ko ikhindalnish alla go donilla nikhi adnanshla tati ne do as den sandani tati no ko altnslaya ibn najiyat khas Kaita hi asha kui balchan hoto lelto nedno tilto ya akhaliado ado kinelo ado sadilche nase njona e balchne neda dolcha nan tini benacha ado la tios ena dite jo Tahiahot, Benayat, Vinayat, Vensikesiat, Ago, Quilchina, Lady Dolchato, Chini Eahot, Aidahudol Al. Eahot Anjono Edidag, Hadidin, Tingo, Con E, Katolanisa. Shalchina Qui Galo Lestanoda. A conlo, Joe Galo. Danjan Haljisha. Le Dodan Tino Jogada, Aden Jarjan Tadin, Haki Wanda. Do edit Anna Tadin Eya Ati Nida. Altover Tadin Holoya. I got a addition, I think a Tingoina Solis. That's no, but addition. Question?
One of the things that, some of the things that we go by in our lives as a people is we go by the stars. The stars tell us a lot of how, of course, it tells us what season we're in, tells about our livelihood, when our ceremonies start and stop, even determines our planting season. We go by the stars of when we plant. So there's a lot of things that we have in our daily teachings, and one of the things is some of the ceremonies that she has gone through. The medicine person, sometimes they really tell about, okay, this song is what I'm going to sing about. This is a song about maybe this particular journey, and so she really appreciates those types of ceremonies where the medicine person will give you the reason for the song, what the song means, and the path that they're taking in the ceremony. And they'll do this throughout the night of the ceremony or throughout the ceremony. So in a lot of ways they tell of a journey. And I want to reiterate that the song that we're sharing with you is for you. And it's also for your children. Okay? So be respectful of that. Another thing that she was saying, I guess in the teaching, is not to argue or not to fight. You know, try to be gather good thoughts, good thinking, and like we were talking about earlier, is go the corn pollen path. You know, Hojro. This is one of the Hojro songs that we're going to share. I guess from there we can transition into the Keh, for the relationship of the people.
Mm-hmm.
So we'd like for you to introduce yourselves and give us your clans, and then we can, I guess, proceed with probably the crux of our presentation.
Okay, the reason why we want to do this before is Nantinigi Bisalaya Ako Nasha Eya Sit the Haslagit, I don't that Nasa Asai but here deals in Nest Pizza Patos and Aggie. Ado Hashita Eya Pide Shemajit on in Shinalahashi Aggie Behastotze. A coeto Aho Eya Di Hashin Queen has Tanigit and Nidia. But on the Anshladishno a co the Anhe his question the in the net of Belsen. It was the Alsa a cohada what are they on the Hashina Shin like Shin Shed a corner shut in a donna is the donnish. Other could they have Asian or either less. Other by her sausage. A coe ya a data dossing to Hashinam can like a bit. Other pony and has tiny of it. A data dossing.
So we'll start with Carmelita here. What my mother was saying is that when we express our clanship, we're also telling the holy ones who we are and that we're present, and we're all actually holy beings in this area here. So we're talking to one another, we're listening, we're finding out how we're related, and we're also telling the holy ones, that this is who I am. Help me. Yeah. Joy, so it's all tied together. I wanted to kind of run through just what I have some notes here about. We talked about it in length in some way. That what's the purpose of this workshop? So we put a list together here. As some of us may would like to attend ceremonies, but maybe we don't know some of the songs that they're singing. So this song you can take and if you go to like a kinalta, which is a coming of age ceremony, if you sing this song, then you can get a piece of the cake. They give you a big piece of the cake. So learn it, go to kinalta, and you can and so we are the holy earth people. Language is healing. Assist in the thinking process. We can share with our family. We are our songs. Song is a language learning tool. This affirms who we are as a people. Going forward, we would like to share other songs in the future. And so, I guess going forward with the actual part of the song that we're here for is, I wanted to go through just a little bit of I guess the white man's way of looking at a song is that they have a chorus, right? Some of the songs that you kind of part of the song that you repeat over and over, and then there's also lines of stanza that you have different. Those stanzas would be different from this first stanza, second stanza. You might have chorus, and the way this one's built in there is you'll have a chorus, you'll have a stanza, then you have a partial chorus, a second stanza, and then a chorus again. How I interpret it. Somebody might interpret it a little bit different, but this is how I look at how the song is, how it goes through. So we had this. Yeah, we can go ahead and hand that out now. One of the things is when we first started, we started with the word nadwat, or nadwat, so also if you bear with us with the interpretation that we have with this song, you might have other different ways of looking at it. And if you want to share that with us, we would appreciate that. So we're going to go, let's see.
Someone? There's two. Okay. He didn't speak up.
Okay, we started out with our clans, and this is who I am here. And so the Bethlehem means black sheep, just kind of helping you along here. Anagaki is one who walks around. Kachini is red streak running into the water, and Todichini is the bitter water clan. That's who I am. And we did the little joke here to start with, and what I wanted to do here is just go through some of the Dayot Jihiki. So we're going to go through part of the stanza, some of the things that are mentioned in the song. So when you go through the song, you'll kind of recognize some of the meanings of the main part of what the song is talking to. And one of them is it's our talking digin, the one that teaches us through talks and teachings and those kinds of things. So that's mentioned in the first stanza. And chime in anytime you want to, Shema. if you want to add something. Aro di chayoshkal. That's the early dawn. This is part of the first stanza. If you look at the words on the stanza, that's what we say. Aro tanfkai. That's mentioning the white corn. It feeds us. We pray with it. This is our livelihood. We bless ourselves with it. We do ceremonies we wash and we put it all over our bodies. It's one of the ceremonies that we do. So there's many things that we do with Namskai. Yode el Chas'e, which is various goods. I put up here some of the material things, but that's not all Yode el Chas'e is. It could be Ke. It could be Sakhe Sigida. Those are our healthy body. Those are things. Yode el Chas'e. Aro To'el Nanashchin. That means, the scientists say that we have about 98% of our body is water. We already knew that too. We don't have to have a scientist tell us that, because we're born with the water. That's a part of our being. We just had corn pollen. That's what we pray with. We get that off the corn. We harvest that off the corn, and we use that in our ceremonies, in our prayer, our sand paintings, those kinds of things. When the medicine person is singing, he might put that on the patient as they're going through the ceremony. So that's part of our way of life. The transition part of it. These are some of the things as we transition into either the chorus line or into the next stanza. That's part of the song. As we go into the second stanza of this part, we're talking mainly. The first part is talking mainly of the rising sun on the east side, everything that embodies that, mostly the male side. The second stanza transitions over here on the west side, where you're talking about the sun setting, the female, the yellow corn, as I said in my prayer, Natan, which is the yellow corn female. So as we start off with this, is Hashter 1, that's the house, you could say it's the house god, roughly interpreted, So that's our dwelling god. That's our Che. The Che is the Hashter 1. So we're the grandchildren of Hashter 1. That's how we say it. Ado I Asha. That's in the westerly direction. This is Sleet. Who said that that's their mountain? Raise your hand. So I keep quiet. As I was mentioning, the western side, the sun, we're going into the sun setting on the western side. Aro no Hotsui. That's the as the sun is setting on this side. That's the twilight. Aro Tansui. That's the yellow corn, and associated with, again, the female part. And then is it Chas'e? That's kind of some of the hard goods that we associate with. Also, some of you may have had this done, or maybe you've heard about it. It's what they call Nich. That's where you have the turquoise and the abalone, and coral, and some of the different, the black jet little pieces. You get a medicine person and you go out into nature, and they just They do a prayer for you out there. And most of the places that they have, it's the medicine people keep it as a secret. You know, they don't tell. And if you're a patient, you go out there and you don't say, well, that's where I was at. That's where they prayed that saved. You don't say that, you know. This is something that's sacred. And when they do that, they'll put that, they'll put it under a rock or something like that. And they'll say their prayers for you and they'll sing for you. This is part of that, just a little part of that ceremony. Again, the water, Tobi Yeja. We are all a child of the water, and don't dig into that. All these things that we're mentioning here, I guess you could roughly interpret it as gods. These are the ones that we pray to, and this is what keeps us together in our traditions and our teachings. Again, the ending of the song, we go to Tkatatena, and then we go into again and so with that, we're going to transition into, I'd like to go through the, if you'll read the song, as we'll, I'll give you the song here, and we'll kind of, we may go through it a couple of times, and as we go through it, maybe the second time, you can sing along with the song and with me, and we'll learn it that way. Okay. Janako, Nagashaya, Nagashavaya, Shitsaja, Janako, Nagashaya, Nagashavaya, Shayala, Nagashaya, Nagashavaya, Shayala, Nagashaya, Nagashavaya, Shayala, Wazako, Nagashaya, Nagashavaya, yeah. Okay, that's your introduction to the song. All this stuff that we're talking about, the song is just a little piece of that. Okay, the most important part is being respectful to others, learning the culture, learning the language. All those things tied in and ends in this climax of the song. I want to sing the song to you, but I want you to sing along with me as loud as you can. Okay, I want to hear. We heard the song. You kind of heard the rhythm of the song. I asked for you to sign in over here. Give me your email, and that's how I'm going to distribute the song to you, the recording of the song. Okay. So make sure that you sign the sign-in sheet and with your email address. So here we go. Ay, 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 kahasya tekeshen stenako, Nagashaya, Nagasham, Nagaya, Pai Ashiya, Beyaje, Nagashaya, Nagasham, Nagaya, Hayos Pasaya, Betawako, Nagashaya, Nagasham, Nagaya, Tahaskaya, Betawako, Nagashaya, Nagasham, Nagaya, Yoda Espas A, Betawako, Nagashaya, Nagasham, Nagaya, Nagashaya, Batako, Nagashaya, Nagashaya, Twadetaya, Batako, Nagashaya, Nagashaya, Kasamaya, Vita Hosana, Shanako, Nagashaya, Nagashaya, Sister Hosana, Nagashaya, Nagashaya, Sister Hosana, Nagashaya, Nagashaya, Shayaya, Nagashaya, Nagashaya, Shayaya, Nagashaya, Nagashaya, Shayaya, Nagashaya, Nagashaya, Shikeshte Ujonako, Nagashaya, Nagashaya, Shikeshte Ujonako, Nagashaya, Nagashaya, Shayaya, Nagashaya, Nagashaya, Shayaya, Nagashaya, Nagashaya, Shayaya, Nagashaya, 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 hey, yeah. So before we leave here, we're going to pass out this evaluation sheet. We really want your input because this is our first presentation that we've given. You're the guinea pigs here. Any comments that you have? Maybe how we can improve this session? Maybe some other songs that you want to learn. Zipigi, mountain song, horse song, rug making song.
I don't have it.
I guess in conclusion, we have a few points that we have. Conclusions.
Okay. Jo kishna nashiki ya ise tadi neya hawa hasado hahol adon lekachi hananishnache kashin dachinish aro nakachine ya lana danzano shit koya eto ise benit idna halana koya amkin hasala nazanago aro dan kita Jahon Shane the Pichata Aro the Johojong na Tadi Nito Ishurjanto Adol no Hina Ilta Jena Yoshantia to Ada Hineka Shikita Eva art Evan Subcase Dolish Aro to Kajena Yoshon, Lashindo, I even not at Israyahot, Hanayat, Hunayat, Ado, Hansakis Yat, Yosanako, Eya, Behatzil, Do, Beyat, Ahonjan, Tzakis, Do, Ado, Ahuijin Halon, but they had answer on Halon, the Ketcho, God, Hojan, Shatlo, Ado in the cousins and do Hashi Bishke Hojitini, the Asa the charge of Gala, but the Mr. The age of Gala. Aro Abe Hajit, Aro Abe Nina Holando, Abe Da Hojiliando, Aro Citizen Holando, Tadatin Holland, Aya. Benyan Dacia, or arts on low Dacia, or she been in the night begin the Tahalo, no sound begin the Tahalo. The other sympathy, a band sits a case, so yeah, but all the water she would are yacht and a shop. Yeah, do she, how want the heavy, you it's a adult and Asaha, Glasha. And adolf. Quide Bahastito, del Zando, what limbo, what analia. A quaedi, the match, once okay, so it's for individual, Asa, no, Zeno, it's for you. You don't want to play it like you do the popular sound today, turn it way up high or whatever. Use your either earphone or if you're all by yourself, you learn how the song goes, you can sing it. So that I want to leave that with you to really respect it, to revere it, because it's a healing element for our people.
Thank you again for coming and participating. That pretty much concludes our presentation for today. The conclusion that we wanted for you to come away with is that to work together and to help our younger generation. Don't leave our children behind, help them to learn. We will walk together in beauty and harmony. And in the song that we shared, we can our songs give us healing. We have ceremony, it gives us a voice, it gives us our strength. We can think clearly, we can gain positiveness out of this, increase mindfulness, and to keep thought and body in harmony, to take care of your voice, prayerful thoughts, and follow the corn pollen road, and be respectful with this song. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.